video. This is gonna be a gratitude exercise that you have to practice every single day, no questions asked. Listen, it's very important. There are some exercises that I tell you to practice, like visualization, gratitude, the regular physical exercise. I cannot stress that enough, all right? So let's start with gratitude. There are 10 steps where you are going to be grateful every single day, and the whole exercise won't take you more than 15 minutes, all right? First thing in the morning, when you wake up, when you open your eyes, you are going to say a prayer. Yes, you are going to listen to a prayer or say a prayer. No questions asked about it. You have to practice it. Choose a prayer for this whole NCLEX journey. Something that really means to you, something that you really believe in, and make sure that you practice it every single day. Number 2, I want you to commit to a complaint-free day. Yes, you heard me well. It is a complaint-free day. I don't want you to complain about anything, and commit to that. It doesn't matter what happens. Listen, you might want to pay for gas, and then your card is not working. Your kid might get sick. Your kid might drop the coffee on your laptop. You might go to the library is closed. You can't print out your slides, notes, whatever the case might be. Listen, I want you to commit to a complaint-free day. I don't want you to complain about anything. Your spouse didn't do this, didn't do that. He's screaming around the house. She's screaming around the house. I don't want you to complain about it, all right? So please commit to a complaint-free day. Now, number 3, everything in your life happens for you and not to you. Listen, whatever the case might be, any obstacle, any incident, I mean, you had an accident, that happened for you. You were diagnosed with COVID, that happened for you, not to you. That happened for you for a reason. Let's say you missed a test, that happened for you. You failed in your NCLEX, or previous attempts, not the next attempt, but you failed in your NCLEX, that happened for you, because whatever you believe in, like God, the universe, he or she, or wanted to teach you something, wanted you to grow from this experience. So anything that happens, what I want you to do is take a step back, look at it, and say, what can I learn from this experience? I don't want you to say, oh my God, why did this happen to me? I don't deserve this. I don't want you to complain, all right? Everything happens for you and not to you. And see, what is the benefit? How can you grow from a negative, all right? So turn a negative into a positive. That's another way to say it. But everything happens for you, not to you. Now, number 4, the morning coffee gratitude. Yes, you heard me well, the morning coffee gratitude. Listen, when you take your coffee in the morning, I want you to take a step back, take a moment to think about your coffee. I want you to smell the aroma of the coffee. I want you to feel you holding the cup and the warmth of the cup. I want you, when you take the first sip of coffee, you're like, this coffee is amazing. What a beautiful day, all right? Listen, it's called the morning coffee gratitude. Now, number 5, I want you to write down thank you notes. Yes, listen, if you work, I want you to write like post-it notes for your friends, for your colleagues, like thank you for this or that. Thank you for the coffee in the morning. Thank you for, helping me with that patient. I literally want you to write thank you notes, not say it. I want you to write a thank you post-it note and give it to your friends or stick it on their computer, or it could be for your spouse, it could be for your kids. Hey, for your spouse, right? Thank you for doing this to me last night, for bearing with me with my NCLEX journey, whatever the case might be, for hearing Mo's voice in the house all day, every day. Just say thank you for doing this to me, and maybe stick it on the phone, stick it on the wallet, whatever the case might be. So I want you to write thank you notes, all right, to someone that you care about, all right? And now number 6, I want you to find gratitude in the challenges that you are going to face on a daily basis, all right? So anything that happens, oh my God, my phone battery is dead. I can't study, I can't listen to Mo. Listen, I want you to find the gratitude. Maybe God doesn't want you to listen to my voice today, all right? I'm not saying that, but I mean, whatever the challenge that you come across, maybe your car broke down, maybe like your kid is getting sick. I keep giving the same examples, but it applies on every little detail. All right, listen, Maybe you forgot your slides somewhere. You forgot your slides in the library, all right? You forgot your laptop at your girlfriend's house, right? Whatever the case might be, so if you face a challenge, I want you to see the gratitude in that challenge, right? Any challenge that you face, I want you to be grateful for that challenge, because from that challenge, you are going to grow. That will build your grit, and that will build your determination, all right? Now, gratitude exercise number 7. I want you to spend 10 minutes, not in the morning, during the day. I want you to have it on your task list. So you want to spend 10 minutes with someone you love, all right? Not first thing in the morning. If you can do it in the morning, that's amazing. If you cannot do it in the morning, maybe do it later in the day, all right? It could be your son, your daughter, your spouse, your friend, your mom, your dad, whoever that person is, right? Someone that you love, you really care about. I want you to spend 10 minutes with them every day, all right? Maybe it doesn't have to be the same person every single day, but if you only have grandma, I want you to spend 10 minutes with grandma every single day, all right? 10 minutes dedicated, no phone, no studying, no slides, nothing. Just you and that person that you love, all right? Now, gratitude exercise number 8. I want you to write down one thing that you are grateful for. And I want you to be specific, all right? So I'm going to give you an example. You're not going to say, hey, I'm grateful for my husband. I mean, that's cool and everything, but I want you to be specific. Say, I'm grateful for my husband because he didn't give me a hard time last night. He's bearing with me. He's not nagging about his food, his laundry. The house is messy. The kids are shouting. And I'm neglecting them. I'm thankful for that. I'm grateful for that, all right? So I want you to write one thing that you are grateful for. Maybe have a grateful journal, all right? One thing you are grateful for, and be specific, all right? Now, grateful exercise or gratitude exercise number 9. Listen. I want you to do negative visualization. When we talk about visualization, usually you think about the good things, all right? I want you to reverse that procedure, right? Reverse engineer visualization. I want you to visualize, it's called negative visualization. I'm gonna give you an example. I want you to visualize like you lost everything, right? You lost everything. No more puppy, bye-bye car, bye-bye good job, bye-bye house that you love, bye-bye that view at the beach. Just bye-bye everything. I want you to think of that and then be grateful for having what you have, all right? If you want to take it up a notch, maybe think of like you don't have clothes on you. You have ripped clothes. Maybe you went through a whole day with no food. And I want you to think about it and be grateful for the clothes that you have. Be grateful for the food that you have, that you're eating, even if you had one meal during the day, all right? If you want to take it up a notch, maybe think of like you don't have a leg, you don't have an arm, you lost an arm, or maybe you lost a best friend. And I literally want you to imagine that friend, visualize that friend, and you lost them. And think about that, and then be grateful for having that limb, that extremity, that friend, all right? So negative visualization, maybe that's the most important gratitude exercise you will ever do, all right? And now, lastly, gratitude exercise number 10. And listen, this is an amazing exercise. I want you to express gratitude to someone you love. Yes, you're gonna pick up the phone, call someone, and tell them why you're grateful for having them in your life. And you're gonna tell them why. Did I say that? Yeah, you're gonna tell them why you are grateful. You're gonna express gratitude. Listen, if I talk about this, maybe I'm gonna spoil it, but I have this cool YouTube video from a YouTube channel called Soul Pancake. Amazing video, amazing scientific exercise, which shows when you practice this, your happiness will increase. It doesn't matter how sad you are, your happiness will increase. So I'm gonna leave you with this video. I hope you practice your gratitude exercise every single day. Because listen, every single student of mine who practiced this, they had amazing retention of information in their memory because they were happy during that day. So I'm gonna leave you with this video. If you have any questions, please do not hesitate to ask me on social media. Love your face. Let's watch the video from Soul Pancake. Don't forget to subscribe to their channel. Love you. Let's go.
Shut up.
What? Wait.
Always made me so embarrassed.
hanging out with friends, delicious food, making money. Well, consider this. Psychologists have scientifically proven that one of the greatest contributing factors to overall happiness in your life is how much gratitude you show. Yeah? Think about that. Go ahead and marinate on it for a second. You can thank me later if you want. It'll make you feel better according to this study. You go ahead and click on it and read it if you want. Or you can keep watching because we read it and we thought it might be fun to test out for ourselves. We gathered a selection of volunteers to act as our subjects. First, we gave them a test. They didn't know what we were looking for, but it gave us a pretty good idea of their current level of happiness. We asked them to close their eyes and think of somebody who was really influential in their life, somebody who did something really amazing or important for them. We had them write down as much as they could about why this person was so important. Now, a lot of them thought at this point the experiment was over, until we really put them on the spot and tried to get them to call that person and read what they wrote about them. Thank you, Jessica. We're gonna have to have you call your mother. So who is that right person for you?
Person is my sister, Erica.
We're gonna give Erica a call.
Okay.
Who'd you end up picking?
Friend of mine, Craig Ains.
Her name is Dora.
A college accounting instructor.
Really? Is this somebody you're still in touch with today?
No, I'm assuming that he's passed on.
That's a
To the
shame.
great beyond.
You up for it?
Yes.
What would you say if we called up Dora?
Oh, well, we can try, but she lives in Britain.
In Britain?
I don't know number by heart, dude. This is awful.
That's fine. I don't know my mom's number by heart.
If it's true that those who are going on are looking down on us, maybe you realize it is scratch.
Hey, sweetheart.
Hey, how you doing?
Yeah.
You got a second? Where you at? Hotel?
I am. I'm in the hotel. You scared me when you asked if I had a second something's wrong.
No, I'm on like this little TV show, and they told me to talk about the person that influenced me the most, and I picked you, and they're making me call. They're making me call you.
Oh, wonderful.
Hi, you've reached Craig. I'm not here right now.
At the tone, please record your message.
Oh, come on.
Hello.
Hi,
Hi.
Erica. It's me.
All right, so I gotta read you this paragraph. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can. Go ahead,
All right.
sweetheart.
All right. The person that influenced me the most will be my mother, Marlo Dawson. She is a single mother of 2. She is a very hard worker and dedicated to her family.
Hey Craig, this is Loie. This is going to be a funny little voicemail, so I hope you enjoy it.
I'm so sorry for calling you at 4 o'clock in the morning. I have to read this to you, okay? And you can't say anything, or I don't know. You can respond, but I probably will just keep going. Okay?
Is everything okay?
Yes, but I have to read this out loud to you.
The person who has had the biggest impact on my life, outside of Jesus Christ, who is responsible for my existence, was my college accounting instructor. He had a joy and enthusiasm for his job like no other teacher I have ever known.
I love her to death, and she keeps me going with positive talk. She is a woman that knows what she wants and won't give up until it is achieved.
Oh, sounds good. I don't know what. I'm about to cry because it's so beautiful. I have to say that's just wonderful.
I first met Craig on an independent feature film set in Whitefish, Montana. I recently have been sending Craig a lot of positive thoughts as he suffered a series of health problems. Despite his medical problems, he's continued to work and take pleasure in the small things in life, like sitting quietly with his wife Janine on the porch.
Erica is my older sister and my best friend. Sometimes it even feels like we are twins. She's my #1 fan and my #1 supporter. She makes me happy because despite all my mistakes and my decisions, she still loves me no matter what.
Your friendship is everything. And you are one of the most important person in my life.
Even when she has a kid and many children, I will love her more than her kids. Okay, maybe not. I will never forget when she flew 3,000 miles at the drop of a phone call to save me from a breakup.
And being blessed by having a son like you. I love you.
Bye.
Why did you do that to me?
I don't know because they made me do it.
Thank you for picking up. Bye, sweetie.
And then they're like, here, you're gonna write this letter. And then I wrote like this whole long ass letter, which, you know, I like don't write. And then all of a sudden they're like, hey, guess what? Now we're gonna call her and you're gonna read her this letter. And I was like, what the
Before we let them go, we gave our subjects one more happiness test. Now, we mixed up and rephrased the questions so they didn't know they were taking the same test twice. For those who took the time to actually write something down but couldn't make the phone call for whatever reason, we saw happiness increase between 2 and 4%. Good, but not exactly mind-blowing. Now, for those who actually picked up the phone and personally expressed their gratitude, we saw increases between 4 and 19%. So either way, expressing your gratitude will make you a happier person. But you want to know something really interesting? The person who experienced the biggest jump in happiness was the least happy person who walked in the door. What does that mean? That means if you're having a particularly tough time, trying this out will more likely have a greater impact on you. Trust me. I'm in a lab coat. In fact, while you're at it, film it and upload it to us. And we'll do something awesome with it. I'm Julian, and this has been The Science of Happiness.
Pancake, subscribe.